Yo, YouTube, what's crackalackajackasmacin? It's Waffleman with a video. And y'all know I made a new point forward yesterday. And as y'all know, LeBron James lost another NBA Finals. 5th NBA Finals loss in LeBron James' career. Shout out to the Warriors and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant played spectacular all series. I mean, goddamn. But, man, you know I made my build. You saw my build yesterday. And I made a critical change, man. As you see on the screen, I went and maxed my wingspan out. Now you must be wondering, why did I decide to actually change from a minimum wingspan to a max wingspan? Because, you know, I'm all about scoring when it comes to playmakers and point forwards and shot creators and sharpshooters. You gotta be able to make your shots. You gotta be able to score, man. And if you can't do that, then you might as well be a lockdown defender, right? So I was like, you know what? I think I should make a max wingspan point forward, because mainly if I'm a point forward, I'm probably going to be playing small forward. And in the case of Pro-Am, in case there's no big man in Pro-Am and I'm placed at power forward or even center sometimes like I do with my lockdown defender, it would be pretty useful and actually very useful to have a max wingspan. But it's actually very important. The max wingspan makes a whole difference on getting rebounds and also blocking shots and getting some steals. So it's very important, and that's why max wingspan is very important for a lockdown defender more than the other archetypes. Because with a lockdown defender, max wingspan allows you to rebound over big men, glass cleaners, allows you to block a variety of shots, and allows you to play elite defense along with that lateral quickness you have. So for a lockdown defender, it's pivotal, man. But for the point forward, man, I mean, your shot's obviously gonna go down. I mean, my shot mid-range maxes out at a 78. My shooting off the dribble maxes out at a 76 compared to an 80 with my playmaker. I mean, my playmaker has an 80 shooting off the dribble. If you +5, it's an 85. You got Hall of Fame pick and roll maestro. That shit is going to the near 90s range, man. Almost like a shot creator. So that's why when I made my playmaker and I was deciding between the playmaker and point forward, I decided on making on the playmaker because the playmaker is fast and they got the shot, man. My shot 3-pointer is a 74, my playmaker. I got an 81 mid-range. I mean, it's pretty beautiful to be a playmaker and have an 80 shooting up the dribble and an 81 mid-range, man. I mean, that shit is cheese. But it's not the same for a point forward. The point forward, you actually have to find a way to get yourself open, man. That 94 speed with ball, though, is huge. I mean, you're way faster with the ball in your hand as a point forward. So you gotta have the ball in your hand. So it's good that I have 94 speed with ball, which is very, very cheese. I'm actually surprised that 2K doesn't lower the speed with ball the higher you go. I mean, maybe they do because I know they're 6'10.4s, but I'm 6'7 right now, and I have a 94 speed with ball. Maybe it's also because I lowered my weight a little bit. That also accounts into it. But a 94 speed with ball is insane. So that's going to factor into it. But I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about the point forward because, listen, man, 78 mid-range, I mean, it's cool. And a 76 off the dribble shooting, it's iffy. And a 72 3-pointer, well, listen, if I can make it with a 63 pointer on my paint protector, 72 3-pointer should be alright for my point forward. But here's the thing, right? And this is why point forward might not be a great archetype in the future. You gotta see how this archetype is gonna play out in NBA 2K18. Because a 78 mid-range honestly shouldn't be going in as it's going in right now. I mean, hell, 76 mid-range and 74 mid-ranges are going in pretty good right now. And in 2K18, if you really wanted to make it balanced, if 2K really wanted to stomp down the archetypes and make all the changes that I'm suggesting as well, then you won't be making these shots with your point forward in 2K18. Some of y'all might even get mad at missing open shots, but in reality, you should be missing some open shots, man. You have a 78 mid-range. You don't have mid-range Jedi Hall of Fame. You don't have any mid-range badge Hall of Fame or even gold on a point forward. The only badge that will give you a boost in shooting as a point forward is pick and roll maestro. So you need a screen. That's literally the only badge. Every other badge you have is bronze, so it's not that big of a boost. So there you go, man. The one critical change I made was my wingspan. A big deal, especially if you're playing small forward, because if you play small forward, most of the time on park, you're going to be facing other big men. So it doesn't even make sense to have a minimum wingspan. So I can't believe I even thought in my mind for a second I could even get away with that. But you know how I am. This build is going to be a good build. I should be pretty good with this build. Might not be a top 5 build when I'm done with this build, but we'll see, man. Anyways, leave a like for more. Be sure to subscribe. And I'm out for now. Peace.